second point that I was given, the second key, was to allow time to recollect, to recollect values, your morals, and to define new desires after the pain. So this comes after you have processed emotionally, after you've grieved, and after you have determined the trauma that's been done to you and how you've processed it, internalized it, and how it's actually affected you as an individual, not your friends, not someone that's gone through infidelity also, but you as an individual, because we're all different. And so after you do that, recollect your values, look at the morals, define the new desires that you have for your marriage, that you have for moving forward, the requirements that you have to set forth and have your ground rules. And then you're going to do the third thing. The third key is to allow healing. And in that healing, you have to be honest with yourself and your spouse. When you are moving forward from an infidelity, one of the things that you cannot do is to sugarcoat things and make it seem like it is something that it's not. Because by doing so, you're creating that facade of things being great when they're not. And so this potentially leads up to explosive moments. And that goes back to the first key, which is to allow yourself that space to process emotionally and to release that trauma. So with that trauma, you got to realize that a part of that processing of the trauma and grieving is being honest. That honesty is going to allow you to say, you know what, I thought I had a great marriage, but then that portion of the marriage is no longer. So if I decide to reconcile, I know that I can't go back to that same portion of my marriage. It has to be something that's created from this point forward that I'm choosing after I've emotionally processed and healed, and I'm on the road to recovering and now can see things clearly. I've re-examined my morals. I've re-examined biblical or scriptural values and instructives as it relates to marriage, and I still want to consider myself a candidate, and I've prayed and I received this confirmation that this is something that he has in store for me. When you do that, honesty is very important. And so you're not sitting up on a pedestal making it look like it's just peaches and cream and a cakewalk. You're being honest about the problematic issues that were present prior to the infidelity, during the infidelity, and after the infidelity. What are some things that you still may see as